Just one more, one chance for one question.
Yeah, Larry, how do you see the change in the business model is going to affect the current ISPs in the country, given the fact that we're quite constrained in download caps? You know, we've had the situation where ADSL is rolling out across the country, but all the ISPs want to do is actually put 50% on the price and then halve your download cap. You're getting down twice as fast, but they want to give you half the amount. What's your message for those people to say, well, you're going to need to change your business model given
Well, the NBN is a disruptive technology, and the way disruptive technologies work is that the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So you are going to destroy a lot of businesses, and in the process of the creative destructive nature of capitalism, you will generate a bunch more new ones. And so I don't expect the ISPs today to survive, by and large. Now the ones who can adapt, but there'll be different companies at the end of the day with different business plans. Good for them. But telecommunications historically has not been a free market. It's always been a mixed regulatory private sector thing. And so many of the people who are in telecom got there in which their idea of making a profit was that the regulators were going to say, we're going to have a 3 to 4% per annum growth. And you'll be allowed to do this and you'll be allowed to do that. That's not the market. And so there's a lot of people in the current telecom business who are ill-equipped intellectually to deal with what the NBN is about. And that's why I love the NBN. I love disruptive technologies. That's what I do. and so I'm all about the innovator who sees that this is a complete game changer and is innovating to the new reality instead of trying to use political lobbyists and everything else to hold on to what they have and avoid change.
Just one last question.
Yeah, Mr. Smarr, my understanding funding from Alcatel is very nice to be here. The elephant in the room, I guess, with NBN at the moment is the situation between government and Telstra. If you could look into your crystal ball that you mentioned a couple of times, where do you think we should head with that? And what do you think is the best outcome for Telstra?
Well, I haven't done a detailed analysis of the Telstra situation, but in all the reading I've done, it seems to me that from a personal point of view, and it's not saying anything about the government or anything else, but it seems to me that if Telstra and the government can come to an understanding of mutual benefit in which the existing fiber plant gets subsumed into the NBN, and effectively they get out of the wholesale business and then they become competitive in services, that would be a better outcome than the NBN essentially becoming a competitor to Telstra. I think Australia as a whole would be better off. But that is, I'm not engaged in this at all. I'm not being asked by anybody in NBN about my opinion on this, and I shouldn't be. This is your country, this is your project. But I think there's plenty of people who would think that's a reasonable.
But there's clearly not enough demand to warrant two competing licenses.
Well, you could. I mean, you know, then you get into the crazy thing like the U.S. is, where you say, okay, I'm the government, I'm going to divide up the territory, and we're going to have only one, you know, regional bell operating company, basically, in the old parlance, that's going to have this neighborhood. Right now, you see this. The cable folks are trying to say, we want exclusive MDU rights, the multi-dwelling unit rights, and you can't have NBN coming in here as well, right? That's got to be worked out too. When you say you can't come into my territory, it sounds like a mafia, right? I mean, what is that about? It's supposed to be up to the consumer to be offered from the marketplace multiple solutions and multiple price points, and then the consumer one by one decides, and that's how the market works. And the closer we can get to that, I think the better we'll be.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the incoming president, it's been my absolute pleasure to have Larry Smarr, and I'd like everyone to thank him very much. On behalf of all the membership, we'd like to take you this little small token, little book of Tasmania Way. The only thing we ask is that you become an ambassador for Tasmania now, and you start selling our services in the NBN. I just want to hear that. Perhaps you can make sure he says it, Phil, all the time, NBN Tasmania, and maybe we can actually look at some investment. But again, thank you very much. And I just want people to realise that he's actually flown in yesterday. He started off this morning with the Premier having a breakfast. He's given a maiden speech this morning. He's been here at the ICT Centre. He's now been with us. He's about to go to the University of Tasmania and have a black tie dinner tonight. So he's certainly been a whirlwind tour, but we certainly appreciate having your calibre here and also offering your insight. So again, thanks very much. Cheers.